Hello again. Watering, light, and food are key for a healthy plant. Let's talk about water.
As mentioned earlier, if you add too much water to a plant, you will kill it. You can let the plant dry out, and if it dries out really badly, you can still potentially save it. When watering a plant, let the leaves talk to you. Scientifically, transpiration is the process of water entering the plant's roots through the ground, moving its way through the plant, and then up and out of the leaves. What we're looking for when we let the leaves talk to you is what we call turgor pressure. And basically, turgor pressure is the fluid in a plant cell that pushes against the plant cell and the plant membrane, which makes the cell rigid. If you look at this tobacco plant here, these leaves are in really good shape. If you come down here, this one here is a little bit limp. Okay, and that's basically when a plant does not have enough water, the leaves are going to go limp on you. The other thing you can do is just kind of put your finger in the soil and see if it's wet, but that's not always your best test. Too much water in a plant, in the soil, limits the oxygen and basically contributes to the death of the roots. And if the roots are starting to die, there's no way anything's going to get up into that plant, which means the plant's going to die as well. What you're looking for is a balance. And as we mentioned before, you want the hole in the bottom of the pot to let the water out, but sometimes what you can do is water the plant from the bottom and let the plant draw the water up through. So there are a number of ways to water plants, sometimes from the bottom, sometimes from the top, but you do not want to get too much water in there. Now I'm going to show you a little trick here. If you look at this spider plant here, and if you look at the soil, it's dried out, and the soil is starting to pull away from the sides of the pot. That's usually a good indication that you need to add some water to the plant. So touch it, it's dry. I'm looking to see it to start to pull away from the pot, and it's dry. Now I'm going to show you the marvelous thing about these spider plants, which is why you shouldn't overwater them. Where did we put it, Caroline? Oh, here, sorry. Shoot. This is the root system of a spider plant. They're called tubers. And because the spider plant comes from South Africa, where it's hot and it gets dry, these plants have adapted by developing tubers which collect water, among other things. So a spider plant, because of its tubers, if it dries out, it still has a water source inside the soil that most people never really see. But this is why you do not want to overwater a spider plant, because these will get wet, oxygen goes down, fungus, disease, and stuff like that will kill your plant. So never overwater your plant. That is Watering 101.